Ooh. Yo, what's up? Good morning. I just woke up. I'm doing good, I think. I'm doing an Instagram live because I just woke up. I woke up and I wanna see some great things when I start my day this morning. When I start my day right now, when I'm waking up right now. So I'm laying on my finest of couch beds. So tell me what's good. What's good this morning? I see my boy, age 93. Ay, 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 por Dios. No siree, Paul. That's I'm good on that. Thank you, Erica. Yo, Petey, what's up? I'm gonna stream. I'm streaming tonight. I'm gonna stream tonight. Yo, what's up, Curto? Yeah, we're doing an Alexa stream tonight. I haven't streamed the last couple days. I was kind of a little bit low energy. I don't know. I was having some insomnia. Lately, so I wasn't really sleeping more than a few hours a day. I was just kind of messed up lately, so. But tonight we're definitely going in. I'm gonna dress up in my finest political commentator outfit. I'm gonna wear my nicest suit type. I don't actually own a suit, but I'm on like whatever suit type jacket type thing. I'm gonna put that on, and it's gonna be good. I'm gonna be all fresh. Shout out to Vade Bound Mint Diggity. Yeah, vanilla milkshake. Oh shit. I'm not on. This is this new technology, you know. Yo, what's up, Nep, my man? Good to see you, my man. Good morning. Let's get it. Woo. I know that's a Drumfler. That's a Drumfler speech now. Now Lil Pump is he's Drumpf mode. But yo, shout out to ISV. Shout out to Kurto. Yeah, well, I was, the energy drinks. Yeah, that's probably me. To be honest, I gotta, yo, my boy Serus. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, little A-Wad. Yo, I gotta do everything better, man. For real, like, normally I don't care. I always said like, oh, I'm just gonna kind of do stuff until I have like a reason to stop doing stuff. But I mean, I don't know right now. I have a lot of capabilities going on lately. I have a lot of opportunity going on lately. As far as a lot of different stuff going on. So it's like really, I think now, I don't know. I'm reassessing. I'm reassessing my lifestyle a little bit here right now. I'm kind of like, damn, I was doing a lot of stuff and not really caring. But I'm like, man, maybe it's a good time to care a little more. Maybe it's a good time to to reassess some of my less healthy behaviors, and try to. It'd probably be good for me. I mean, I've been doing some stuff. I've been working out on some stuff more lately, but just in general, yeah, the energy drinks all the time, it's probably not so good. A lot of alcohol, it's not so good. A lot of the, this, that, and the third thing. But yo, shout out to Degenerate though, by the way. Patriot Peach, oh yeah. 9B. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all have a fine day today. I don't know. And that's the thing too, is that I'm saying all this stuff right now, and then all of a sudden, there might be some crazy civil conflict going out here in the USA today with everything crazy going on, so it's like, oh, one of those, the timing might be a little strange timing wise, but, yeah, this might be, what's up, J. Pegnar, my boy Serus, well, I'm not anti-steroids, I just feel like, I haven't really been putting in a lot of work in the gym as much as I could, historically speaking. Right now I'm putting in some more work, but historically speaking, I haven't put in quite as much work as I could have, as I could have, and with that being said, then it's like, it's not really worth it to juice. But, I don't have any problem. I'm not against it. I don't have any, like, moral quandaries. I mean, we're out here. You got plastic in the water. You got plastic in your. You go buy a chicken breast. The chicken's got microplastic in it. It's naturally affecting your endocrine system and disrupting it. So I think really, when you think about it, a little juice is it's more of a. It's like a It's like when you cut your hand or something by accident, you wear a Band-Aid. You go drink the American water, and you go drink the water full of chemicals, and it makes your fucking dick shrink, and then so or whatever. You know what I mean? So a little juice, But yeah, of course, natural testosterone. Eating your red meats, eating your saturated fats, squats. Get some deep squats, ass to grass. Natural ways. And that is true also, yeah, when you get the exercise, when you're living a healthy life, you have more natural energy, compared to when you're compared to if you're living an unhealthy lifestyle and you're getting artificial caffeination energy, it's really not the same. Shout out to Ropa Fear, shout out to Thomas Giavagli. Oh yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing? Oops. Well, Saris, if you don't know about this guy, this dude's a straight up beast. Like, this guy looks like, he should be in movies, to be honest. He's a tank, like a real, so, I mean, I don't know, he's definitely, I don't know if I could ever, even if I juiced, I don't know if I could ever reach his power, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's motivation, fitness motivation, most definitely. Yo, what's up, Tim Online? I'm online too, but I'm not Tim. Mr. Money. Oh yeah. But yes, today, what am I gonna do today? It's early in the morning still. Tim Online wants to be in my, yeah. What's up, bro? Let's see what Tim's up to. I'm patching him in. Yo, what's up, Tim?
What's going on?
Yo, I just
Yeah.
woke up. I'm chilling. I'm chilling on my couch, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do today because it's gonna be a wild, day out here in America. How
That'd be
about you?
good. I just went to the toilet, so I'm just gonna get out of there. We're in Australia right now, so it's just, it's normie hours. It's just go to bed hours. I got a wagey tomorrow, so it's all happening. It's all happening. But good luck with the election. That should be good.
Yeah, I'll hope that not too much of whatever fucking crazy stuff goes on around here spills over to you guys. Because I know, we kind of America, we do kind of tend to export some madness from time to time. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stand on the coast. I'm gonna be like Goku, and I'm gonna have a big spirit wave to try to keep all the craziness from spilling over on you guys. But I don't know.
But at least your shit is interesting. It actually,
Yeah.
yours matters. Ours is fucking gay. Gay
Yeah,
as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I mean, no offense, but yeah, I don't really hear too much about the president of Australia over here. I mean,
When,
it is,
when have
it
you
is what
ever
it
heard
is.
about them? They suck. They fucking suck, man. You got
Well, you
King
had that
fucking.
one, the chick from New Zealand. You heard about her because she was kind of being like a kind of a loopy bitch, but yeah, but Australia. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking. There's both of my brain cells are on a high frequency right now. I'm thinking there was something. Oh, yeah, there was. Oh wait. No. It's it's there. It's like there's a shadow. It's like who's that Pokemon? But it's like who's that president? It's like I got something. It's like there's an outline. There's a silhouette in my mind, but
This,
yeah.
this is my. I just have some crazy shit here. Just doing some art, an art project.
I'm
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
get
quick.
artistically inspired. I like that. Yeah, that's.
It's
Did you get that mannequin from a department store? Did a department store close down? You got that?
No, it's actually a funny story. I got it from a gay guy that used to work for our family business. He got depressed and then moved to another state, and he just gave me all his gay shit. It's fucking great.
He's like, as an official gay, I have these female fashion mannequins, just kind of
Yeah.
sitting around. So
I mean, he had a Barbie collection. He was just fucking bonkers. It was great. He just gave us the entire mannequin. Fucking awesome. But yeah,
hey,
no,
it's
it's
interesting.
you gotta, your whole rap shit that actually inspired me to do sort of watercoloring and kind of do more creative shit. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, my man. I'm glad to inspire, because yeah, I mean, it's almost like it is a good way to be, because yeah, it's like it's something that it's good exploration. It's, when you're dialed into a lot of like negative stuff like I was, it's kind of like you can like set it down, and then like, you could go to like your creative space, and it's kind of like just like turning the page. It's like pressing the skip button on a TV episode, and like going to like, it's like going to just a whole different zone where you just like, it's like, you're all tuned into like a whole different spectrum. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's kind of the mood. You're going into like a different like phase of how you think about things, and it's yeah, you can just make sick stuff, which is the main thing. You can just make like cool fucking shit. There was one I was thinking of. I don't know if I could send it to you, but I made this just. It's probably my first watercolor painting, but it's like just this fucked up
Oh, I like that.
oh shit. Yeah, I was gonna. I think all the other ones are a bit fucked, but yeah, it's been like that's me every wagey day, but that's kind of dog shit. Anyway, but yeah, the skull one I was thinking of sending to you because I was like, you know what, fuck it, you make good shit. So, but yeah, definitely. No, it's been good seeing you over like the last 4 years, like get into your groove and do the stuff you want to do. It's good to hear. Good to
Yeah.
see.
But yep. But for real though, yeah, if you want to like DM me, I would, yeah, I'll buy one of those prints. I'd like to hang one of those up. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't give you a shit one. I'd give you like the two of the good ones I've done, and then yeah, for sure, absolutely.
I would say, I'm gonna I'd put it up and be like, that's an original Tim Online work right here. Like that's
I'll
most
sign
definitely
it.
what's up.
I'll sign it for sure. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. It's good to hear. It's good to hear everything's going well. Yeah, I'm tempted to live the NEET life, but I don't know. I think it's not good for me. But if you can do it, you can make money out of it. And,
Yeah, I'm
man.
not gonna lie. I think there's probably been some aspects of my life. I get a little disorganized, and I get a little, fat and everything like that from kind of fucking around a lot. But that's kind of, the thing about it is, for me, something I've kind of came to realize, I guess, over the years, is like, I've made mistakes, and I've kind of seen the mistakes that I've made. After the fact or whatever, like I kind of had like some like spurg outs and stuff like that, and so it's like I proactively have it like in my mind, like I step on that bear trap and I walk into that hot stove or whatever's going on, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh fuck, then but I rank the recovery, and then I actually have like a proactive, like, okay, I know that I should be like this or not like that. That was like what it was, the other nights. I kind of went a little crazy, and then the next night I was kind of like I was tilted. But then I'm like, I know I'm tilted a little bit, I know I'm tilted a little bit. I've done this before, and I realized what I've done, and I'm just gonna kind of like chill for a second here. I'm not gonna like spurg about it. I'm just gonna chill. Bada bing, bada boom. Took the last couple days, kind of got my mind right. And now tonight, it's gonna be election, and we're gonna, that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it, especially right now. You gotta always have your mind right, because everything that's going on. There's a lot of people out there that don't have their mind right, and now they're probably going to be like walking around like, spazzing out, like flipping over cars tonight over some vote that probably doesn't really mean anything to anybody, because we're not billionaire, trillionaire, fucking ruling elite people anyway. You know what I mean? It's like, so
No,
you gotta treat your head.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta treat your head like when you get like if you're getting punched at, like, I was doing some boxing training. It's like, you gotta, when you like slip the punch, or you're kind of going like this. That's like the world is throwing punches. I mean, the world is throwing punches. Like you can slip it a couple times. A couple times you got to be ready to put your hand up and make your get ready to however you're gonna go for it. That's kind of how it is. So
yeah, you can't just like stay in the corner and get your shit like mashed in. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like brain
right.
damage. You're gonna get real brain damage from politics. Like just
It's so true. So true.
Yeah, shit's gonna get fucked up. It's just better to either stay out of the ring or like move around and keep yourself occupied with other shit. Don't just Oh, why am I getting my like head smashed in? This sucks. This
Yeah.
sucks.
Don't sit in the ring and just sit there and drool and get your skull pummeled in, come in with the
Yeah,
pads on, come in or
yeah. Come in or get out. That type of thing.
don't be a
No, definitely.
disabled Alzheimer patient that gets walked into the ring on their tennis ball walker, doesn't know what's going on, and Mike Tyson comes out. Mike Tyson with rabies and
Just
yeah,
smashing
he's
shit.
like
Yeah,
Inuyasha, he's like half dog or something too. Yeah, you don't want to.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on out there, and you gotta get have a little defense,
That's
have a
it.
little
Like
something put up.
I do like that saying about like Alzheimer's. Like you're gonna be dribbling like invisible basketballs. You're just going, oh, what's happening? What's happening? I don't know what's going on. You just get
Yeah,
your shit
see
smashed
that's
in.
that's
Yeah,
where I was once upon a time, but But now I'm old, so I'm old and wise, and I'm an old sage out
that's it.
here. I'm out here walking around with my curved stick, and I walk around and I look out on the clouds, and that's my
Mm.
life.
That is a good life to lead. That is sure is it's comfy. It's I just watched I know it's fucking gay, but I watched The Wolf of Wall Street last night, and
Uh,
that's like doing the opposite, like being like Mr. Do Everything and then fucking your life up. You got to get a balance of shit. You can't just
Absolutely.
yeah, you can't go too hard, but for sure, yeah. Mm. No, that's good, man. That's I hope everybody's just staying comfy and not stressing or being fucked up. I know you're on Hide Wars, right?
Yeah, well, I've filmed with Sam a couple times. I know, I was in. I don't think any of the cameos that I've done, because I mean, I was in the one theater of the air, but I think that was like I filmed it at home and like set that into him. But I'm not sure if any of the stuff that we've like really done together on scene has come out yet, because it's sort of like he's got it. He kind of releases the stuff how he wants to, and that's all cool with me. But I did work on the last Happy World Daddy. And I'm going to be working on some more stuff with him in the future too. I'm probably going to end up going back out there sooner or later. He did this podcast. I don't know if you see, he did this podcast type thing the other day, like experimenting with it, and I think people
Yeah.
liked it. But he wants me to come on for one of those. So I think I might be right there. I might actually be like on scene to do it. Because I would, there's stuff I could do if I go back out there anyway. So, but in any case, yeah, we're definitely gonna have some work coming out, and separate, because some people, they saw me when I was out there a couple weeks ago. I was out there with Sam, and then they see me out there with Charles Carroll too, and they kind of thought maybe there was something. It's separate, that I'm kind of like I'm doing some stuff with Sam, and I may separately be working with Charles some in the future. So just for the record, but yeah, it's gonna be I'm out here. I'm doing my thing. I'm staying on my 10 toes. Not
Ten
getting
toes
knocked
down.
off my pivot.
10 toes down for
That's
sure.
right. Keeping
Um,
solid. Keeping my stance.
yeah, I'd say like if anybody's looking for advice and stuff, those two are probably um. Charles's anti-psycho shit is really good about how not to be sort of like a crazy fucking sped and just like lose your shit and be like Terry Davis and just like
Right.
whittling soap. And then Sam's stuff is more about getting stuff done and actually achieving shit in your life. I think that's the two people you
Good
kind of need.
balance. A
Yeah,
little bit of
yeah,
column A, a little bit of column B.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't overdose on anything. You just spread it out and just keep it all, fucking just like leveled. Just get your shit sorted. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good stuff. But yeah. So what are your plans for 2021? Just see what's happening with shit.
Um. Well, I'm still working on me and this guy Chrome, who he's a producer who works with people. We're working on a tape together, a mixtape. So I mean that's for that. That's something music wise. I'll probably do a couple more singles, before then too. Since I did get one out on the streams now, streaming services now. I hadn't really released anything ever streaming before, so this is like I'm actually taking the step. I'm taking the steps to actually do real merchandise. That's coming soon. I'm running some tests right now, I want to make sure it's good quality. I mean, I got paid to make it basically, so like I don't care. I'm not trying to like make a lot of money on it or whatever. I'd rather just like get like a solid release, and that's for a decent price.
Mm.
Um, and otherwise, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be upgrading my system here and everything like that. So I mean, might do some more high tech streams or some more, something like that. Maybe I'll kind of explore some more of my own artistic side beyond music. Maybe just actually like some more of my own art.
Mm.
Kind of maybe I'll take a couple Photoshop classes or something like that. Just
Yeah.
kind of got my foundation, and just kind of like keep growing, expanding, and trying to see do what I enjoy and do something with it.
Mm. We are cheesed to meet Sith Lord 102. He's we're very cheesed to meet him.
Oh yeah,
It's quite an achievement to have him on the stream. So
right
it's just shitty ass memes. But no, that's that's good. That's good. I've been trying to do bass and shit, but maybe music isn't my main thing. But like BJJ stocks, just trying to advance my career, that type of shit. That's
hell yeah.
main stuff at the moment. Yeah, just trying not to get no black pills. Just shit. Yeah, it's not
We're
worth
out
it.
here. We're out here. Listen, it's a clear pill 2021. It's the clear start of a new decade. It's the perfect time. You know,
Yeah,
new
exactly.
decade of time and a new decade of age for me on the horizon. I turn 29 next month, so next
Yeah,
year will be the end of the year by the time I'm 30. But it's like
yeah.
you got to have a clear horizon. Otherwise, if you're not clear, you're queer.
That's, that's it. Well, I'm 21 by the end of this year, so going 21 into 21. So I'm a real Zoomer type, retarded Zoomer. That's my thing. I'm just there's a bright future ahead. Maybe there isn't, but who gives a fuck? Like doesn't matter. Doesn't don't live one day
Right.
at a time type of thing.
It's the human condition, we gotta basically, we had the ice age, we had woolly mammoths, and we had all kinds of stuff going on.
Mm.
Back in the day, saber-toothed tigers, they're flying through the air. It was crazy. And
That's
the
it. You got to
cavemen,
remember the Atlantis was still around, and people were like walking on the land bridges, and like the Aryans were walking in the Antarctic and stuff. It was pretty wild time, back then. It was
yeah.
like yeah, that's it. Like Nubians were building the pyramids and like space teleporters and shit. It's fucking wild.
Yo, shout out to Burr123. Shout out to Jesse Jupiter in the mix. Yo, I'm gonna be working with him right there too. That was a guy that was out there when I was out in Rhode Island. He's tapped in, he's tuned in.
Nice. He's got damn GNX1. Fuck yeah, we got everybody. So all you need is 6 people to have like a good time. That's
So this is the morning roundtable. It's not for everybody. Some people, I'm not like dancing on the camera like the TikTok girls. That's okay. But the morning
yeah.
roundtable, we just woke up fresh. My light's not even on, but I just got this new phone, and it's like it lights it up more
Shiny.
even when it's dark.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Like
cool.
Jocko Willings and stuff, the Navy SEAL.
Uh-huh.
We wake up at 2 a.m. and do beach runs and then crawl over glass to, we're on that grind. Just make life as hard as possible. We just, that's all. That's what we're about. Being pain chads, just experiencing pain.
I
Having
mean,
a
yeah,
good time.
it's true. It's like
Smiling
it's
through
one of
it all.
those things where you don't wish anybody to like have to go through shit, but it's like at the same time it is really one of those things where like yeah, if you're going through, it's like hard times do create strength as long as you like don't get too black pilled and really just like totally lose all hope. Yeah, I mean like in a hopeless type of situation.
Mm. All right. I was like, I got to put this one on. I got a few other ones, but I'll put. Yes, this is the hour. This is the mood we have to be in for.
Yeah, right. That's most definitely what's up. That's how you gotta wake up every day. You gotta wake up and turn your Chad mode on.
You gotta be high test and just wake up and you know. This is how I show up to work. I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Let's make some money. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to John Teeter. What's up, my man? Howdy, howdy.
And it works with the mannequin. Not really. Just fucks it up.
Chadikin.
Let's get some light up in here. Oh, look at that.
You start off decapitated on a gay man's floor, and then all of a sudden, then you're in an art studio, and you know, and you're around the creative energies. And all of a sudden, boom, instant Chad mode, boom,
That's it.
boom, boom.
Everybody that walks into my house is just like, there's got to be some other ones.
It's like a force field. You just like your jawbones, just like they go Animorph style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just oh no, I don't want that. Fuck that. I was trying to find. Just trying to find like a good mood for today.
Oh, there we go. That's what's up. Let's go. Anime
That's
pussy style. Yes, what's up. Let's go.
yes,
Shout
my
out
man.
to the Tiger Von Osaka, by the way. Jogada, perhaps. Immortal Locust, Maxwell D'Amico. We're out here. You know, it might be a crazy day, but listen, as long as you got anime girls all up in your business, as long as you you know, you wake up and your skull transforms into Chad mode from pure, positive, optimistic, clear-pilled energy, you know what? That's most
Yes,
definitely what's up.
we're ascending. This is the big flame. But we got to ascend. We just got to like leave all this shit behind. You know, it's just yeah. This is the ethereal energy we have to be on.
That's right. That's the high level frequency, the high IQ frequency. There's a lot of people out there that watch TV. You know, why? Listen, think about it. TV, radio waves, TV, electric box. Your eyes staring at the electric box. When there's people on the other side, you know, with their radio waves, they're disrupting your frequency. You know what I mean? They say music does that. I mean, I don't want to say too much because obviously you know, I'm doing like I spend too much time with these electronic boxes and screens as well. But all I know is that the people inside my TV, they're not good people. You know, that's all I can really
No,
say for sure. So
they're
don't let them sap your energy.
they're low energy people. They're I'm just trying to find like you get bitches like this that are just like gonna ruin your life. If a chick uses this, nowhere near. Don't go anywhere near her. That's it. This is
That's right.
the energy. Yes,
Hell yeah.
100.
Yes, I am doing an election stream tonight. I have to. Oops. I'm not. I don't. I'm going to. I'll find out what exact time I'm going to do it today. I'm gonna get the time out and I'll put it. I'll put the time. I'll tweet it out or whatever. But I just know I do have some family stuff. You know that I have to. It's stuff that's kind of been going on. I don't want to talk a lot about it, or it's just some kind of personal stuff. But I gotta get some of that handled. And then
Shit
once I
this
get
way.
that handled, it'll be like afternoon-ish time for me. So it's probably going to be trending a little more towards the evening, but that's fine because I mean it's still going to be that's going to be the prime time for it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but we will do an election stream tonight, and you know, I'm sure that probably you know, they're probably not going to call anything tonight since there's you know I think they have some states with like late voting, but you know we'll still be there. We'll still be there, and we'll still you know watch all the freakouts and all the fucking madness that's going to be going on. You know, I'll be observing it. I'll bring some popcorn. You know,
Mm-hmm.
some Orville Redenbacher. I'll be sitting there and in my suit jacket and really just seeing what's good.
That's it. Oh, I just saw Black Douglas join. He's my roommate. He's an OG. He's an OG. Like he's just absolutely. I used all your shampoo, by the way. So yeah, this is me saying that to you. But yeah, no, it's that's good. Good energy. I'm gonna I've got a little suit. I'm gonna get up in. I'm gonna put my Maga hat on and say fuck the demon crats. And I'm gonna really get invested. I'm gonna get invested in this election for sure. That's the number one thing to do. Is
And
like I'm
wake up
gonna
in
have
Australia, walk outside, have the American flag just just flying so elegantly, and just sipping your mug of fresh coffee, and be
That's it.
like,
I
this
wish we
one's
were
for
just another
America, this
state.
one's for freedom, this
I
one's
wish
for
we were
liberty.
another state of you guys. Yeah, like we just absorb us already. We're already. I just every day I wake up at 4 a.m. and salute the American flag, salute the troops, salute the CIA, just all the good stuff, all the goodness you
Yeah,
guys bring.
you have to throw the CIA one, otherwise then they'll start finding you, they'll hunt you down.
That's it. Yeah, we'll just get drone struck a few seconds later. But nah, for sure. That's yeah. The one thing you should do is decide which team you're on, and if they
Uh-huh.
don't win, the next 4 years, make it your entire like mental psyche is like all geared up about them losing. And if it's the opposite and they win, you're gonna have a really good 4 years. So just do that. Make sure you do that. Like invest
Just
every
invest
amount of
completely. Yeah, 50-50 chance, yeah, 50-50
that's
chance.
it. Like you basically ignore you have a family, you don't have a family anymore. You got like two teams and just you pick the right color and then you have a really good 4 years and that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's
similar to I can relate to that because I have family from two different states that they both support very strongly opposing sports teams, and that's kind of been like as I've grown up through life. It's like you can't walk into could walk into somebody else's house with the other sports teams year on. You're setting yourself up to be to be a pariah.
you're supporting the wrong
But
bloody
now
black
it's just
guys.
politics instead. Sports
The
is kind
wrong
of played out right
yeah.
now. Sports is kind of played out. Like you can't even go watch the game. They're walking around with these masks on. They're having gay sex and sucking each other's cocks. It's like I'm not really interested in watching that anymore. So it's like now we have a new game to play. It's called human conflict because of what the TV said.
Yeah, that's way funner. So it's like black guys tackling each other over like a little bowl isn't as fun as like, mass riots
It's
and people getting shot
complete
in the head
complete
and small businesses getting blown up.
disintegration of all
That's way more
societal
interesting.
civilizational structures. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
like fucking goddamn. Why would
the
you want
most
anything?
dangerous prey, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I can hop off whenever you want if you want to talk to somebody else, or it's up to you, man. So it's your stream, but I'm happy to keep chatting if you want. I mean, I know it might be easier actually. I know I've been watching Cumtown a bit, and it's easier. It's kind of psycho to like talk to yourself for 2 hours. It's like weird. I don't know if
Yeah,
how you're streaming if it's
that
easy
is
or not.
true. I hadn't really thought about that too much because I didn't know Tom did about it, but I talked to another guy recently because I used to be I never talked at all. Like growing up, I was always like very kept to myself all the time, and then when I started streaming, it kind of like changed up for me to where I just got in the habit of talking like that, and it did give me a certain type of way where it's like talking, yeah, like probably it's just like you used to just pretty much talking to yourself, but like directing your like talking to yourself at people at the same time. And this
Yeah,
guy, he's like, how many people do you really hang out with normally? And I'm like, well, I'm like, usually I probably talk to somebody else, maybe maybe let's say on a good year, of course I got family too, but on a good year, I probably let's say maybe like 5 times a year, I might talk to somebody else that's not my live stream or whatever. And he's like,
yeah,
yeah, he's like, it probably would be a good idea to learn to have a little more like man-to-man conversation and not like you to microphone conversation. He's like, it might be good for you. And I'm like, that's probably very true.
yeah.
Maybe I
No,
should do Instagram lives like every day from now on until I can be better about communication.
yeah, exactly. And just bouncing ideas off like other people and that type of shit as well. It's always a good idea. It's like keeps you out of your own head. So if you got like shitty ideas that you might be not even that you have shitty ideas, but like you've got negative emotions. If you're having another person, you're able to bounce ideas off. It's just good for your brain, good for your mental
Right.
wealth, that type of shit.
No man is an island. If you're an island, then you're Little St. James Island, and that's a bad thing to be. You don't want to be that.
Got a little St. James brain. How does that feel? That's your brain right now. It's you got your little temple and you're just chilling in your temple. Just that's not good. That's not good. We're coming to your island to kill you.
That's right.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's it's life is going pretty well. All things considered. That's what I think. Like life is so pure and so good. How could it ever be bad? Almost.
That's right. I mean, really, that is true. I mean, it's one thing that I've thought about for a while is like, you can have the most horrible day. You can just go through the most awful stuff that it like completely devastates you. But as long as the devastation is not to such a physical degree that you're incapable of just like, basically laying down and kind of just like trying to just, chill it for a second and just, try to maybe, just separate yourself from the chaos or separate yourself from the grief to just sort of have a little bit of time to just kind of like, just separate yourself from it. It's the same thing like when you break up or have like a bad whatever with a chick or, or anything like that. It's like, some separation will lessen the severity, it will lessen the intensity. And so then if you do that and you have like once you start the process of the severe intense whatever you're going through, once that starts dropping down 1%, or 1% of 1%, whatever it might be, that's when you're going to be able to, it's only going to be more uh you're only going to be more capable of dealing with whatever ails you from then on. And so it's like really just getting that initial separation, if you're however you're capable of doing that, to begin kind of like de-intensifying it. That'll help you to be able to see another day. And so as long as you're not like literally dying about it, you could to work towards healing that and getting back to another day, and then kind of going from there and seeing, okay, well then, you get to the point where you don't even remember that pain that was so bad. It's like it's just it's an afterthought after a while, and then you might find some new pain, but you might find something else, some new joy as well. So
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
all about just getting through it.
I mean, there's only 24 hours in a day as well. Like your
Right.
shit can, like unless you get in a fucked car crash, like there's only so much horrible shit that can happen to you. Like it's a lot of people don't understand that. They kind of, they're like, oh, this is the worst day, and it's going to continue into the next day. Well, it's like you kind of have to separate it. You have to make that separation. So yeah, it's also Twisted. My girlfriend got me this fucking Marilyn Manson shirt, which is delightfully twisted. That's what I just play the beautiful people and Tainted Love all day, just at work. Absolutely.
Pretty slick.
Yeah, we have a big showroom, and like a lot of like older people and like young couples come in. I'm just like blaring the beautiful people, like just like the autistic retarded shit. No, I don't do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't sell anything. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted to just make people's lives not miserable, but like just to break through a little bit and be a bit twisted. You can't be doing that. Not on the company time. You can't be fucking shit up, so to speak.
That's right. You gotta separate business and pleasure. Yes, sirree. We
That's
got
it. Yeah.
my boy G off. I says, how many boys are staying strong? No, not November. Well, I mean, I hope for at least for all of our sakes, after like 2 days, that I'm doing good still. But I mean, it's only been like a few days, so it's like let's we can meet back up in a week from now even, and you know
Hard.
I don't know,
Fucking,
maybe here's the thing actually. So if we're in America and we have a total like breakdown of all order and all civilization and everything like that, everything just goes to shit. You know what? Silver lining, you're probably going to have less time to sit around and be tempted by jacking off, because you might hit the entire country might go into a total complete like lunatic mode, and then you're not gonna you'll take your mind off it. You know what I mean? So there you go. A good last 3 years, it's probably been harder, but this year you might have something to take your mind off it. Who knows?
that's the biggest thing. Also, Good Morning 7. Very nice avatar we have there. Very. Is that a suit you're wearing? Good Morning 7. Little. Anybody with a little Pepe profile gets a little personal shout out. That's
Good morning, Nathan Parker. By the way, good morning, Nathan.
morning. I think the best thing is going to be if No Nut November continues as there's riots, the testosterone like coalescing and like all that energy is going to be like amplified. It's going to be it's going to be like a skating game where it's like you have a multiplier. It's like the riots are going on and nobody's nutted in 8 days, so everybody's got fucking all this like rage and testosterone. And we try to hit the gym a little bit. It's like a fat sep. It's getting there. Is Marilyn Manson's user? Probably, dude. Probably. I mean, like if you're famous, you probably have abused a dozen people easily. There's no getting away from that. If you're Coalescing. Coalescing is like things coming together. It's like if all the testosterone is like here and like riots are here, then they coalesce into to lots of like a cummy riot. That's just great. It's a good
Ooh,
thing.
maybe it'll be you'll have like on the last day of November, you're gonna have like all the like the roasties are out there and they're like, all freaking out still about how Donald Trump is whatever. You're gonna have like all the bros that have been doing like no fab, they're just gonna walk out with like energy fields like emanating off them and instantly like, like all the like the hysterical women and all like the extra powered up bros are all gonna like meet on the battlefield and it's just gonna be like, I don't know. I mean, I can see like maybe this pure energy will just like explode in a flash of light and everybody will just like suddenly come to their senses and be normal and then basically every single guy that shows up, it'll be like that old movie or that old video from 2016 where like the Chads were walking around and like they threw the energy at like the degenerate people and then they all turned to be like, like wholesome or whatever. Maybe it'd be like that. I don't know, but I can see that in my mind's eye.
I mean, if there's one thing that prevents my daughter from like looking like this, like that, and it's like, hey dad, what's up? What do you think? It's like, oh fuck, that's I hope coalesced becomes a meme, like a really obscure word that I'm probably not using right. I think coalesced is like when things.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, it's sort of like an intermixture, but I think, because you could say like, yeah, there's I think it has a special connotation. It might be like if like something to do with like something a little more like you know, I think there is something like an asterisk to it, but basically it means like coalescing is like coming together. And I feel like there's a little something extra to it there too, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, I mean, this is how we're gonna pull up to the. Make sure to go to the voting booth dressed like this. Just
Yeah.
just walk around like this normally. Like this is just normal attire at this point. Just like pink balaclava camo with teardrops. I think that's
What the bitch is like, Anybody out there needs a lesson and get swagged up, if you walk around in that, you might think it's a little crazy at first, but basically, it's what the bitch is like from what I hear.
That's it. Like you're talking to Tim Online and Egg White here, so it's like, we get them, all right. We get the bitches. We honestly, I'm tired of them. What about you, Eggy? Are you like tired of them? Are you tired of just so many bitches? I'm just.
Well, I'm not even gonna lie because what is it? It's been like not maybe actually it's been a little over a week now. I think it was last Friday, not this last Friday, but the Friday before that. It's like a week and a half ago or whatever. Now that was when my girlfriend, who I pulled up on her because she lived out by Rhode Island, but so I didn't actually pull up on her, but I'm like, oh yeah, I'm out here right now. I'm doing this other stuff, so you want me to pull up? And she was kind of like hesitant about it. She was kind of like, oh, I don't know, like I'm not sure if I'm ready. And then she told me that she kind of decided that she's like, she wasn't in a good space for it right now, and which is true. I mean, she really drank a lot and she was doing drugs and stuff like that. Not like hard drugs, but like kind of like, she was smoking a lot of weed and kind of maybe doing like a little extra something. But she was just like, I mean, and she had a good job, but I think she was just like her job was very hectic. Good money, but like hectic job, and she was like under a lot of stress, and so it kind of made sense to me that but then after that, I'm kind of like, because we've been talking for about like 6 weeks or something like that, every single day, pretty strongly. And I'm just like, that's like, I think that's like at least the fourth time, maybe the fifth time that's happened to me this year. Even when there hasn't been that much else going on, there's still been some chicks I've wandered into from time to time. And so it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like there's just so much other stuff going on right now, and it's not like I'm, it's just hard for me to care as much. I guess right now, yeah, I'm just kind of like, I was totally cool with this chick, but then it's like, oh, another one going down. Okay, another one's going away. Well, yeah, it's been hard for me to care. It has been hard for me to really like stay as invested. I used to be so invested, I used to be like every single day I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh, that feel with no GF, man. Oh man, I just gotta, and then it's just like,
You just got to think about
just,
it a lot, and then something will happen. You got to think about it, and then it will change. It's like, nah, it's not going to happen. So sadly, the
I
more
think
you
it's
think
just one
about
of those things too that it's like I have just so much more going on. It's like I always have every single day. There's gonna be something I could do. And I would always be willing to, for the right chick, I'd be willing to, sort of shift my time around to make time for her, of course. But it's
yeah,
like if I don't have that, if I don't need to do that, there's always something I could be kind of, doing. And so then it's like it's not that I'm I don't even feel like the loneliness as much just because I always just have other things on my mind. So I guess
mm,
that's something. And that's another thing too that's good for people out there that are like trying to do no fap or whatever. If you can keep yourself busy, it's always going to be like an afterthought of like, you're not even going to want to sit there and fucking, whip it out because you're like, oh damn, hold up, because I'm going to do this, I'm going to be a little more low energy and I really should be, doing this, or I really should be maybe working towards this or whatever. And not to say
mm.
that you don't want to be like a workaholic either necessarily, but it's good to find a balance. And if you do stay busy, I think that'll help you kind of, some of the negative thoughts will not be as prominent. And that was another thing back in the day when I worked like 80 hours a week and it was really out of control. I would be wearing myself down so much, but I wouldn't even feel like the time was not even there to get depressed about it. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even feel, depressed because I would just be like back to doing whatever. I was, and the way that I am, it would be like to stay doing things like that. I have like low confidence and low self-esteem. So if I would be sitting and doing something and just always be doing something as much as possible, it would make me feel like I was doing, I had value, I had worth that I was putting out there in the world. When I normally, if I was just a lazy fuck, I would be a lazy leech and not good for the world. But if I was doing something, at least I was like kind of proving that I had something to give. So if anybody
Yeah,
out there can relate, that's just my experience.
for sure. Yeah, that's keeping busy is fucking. Oh, I can see you, fellow junkie. We could probably
Anyways, yeah, talking about being lazy, whatever. But anyways, yeah, no, it's morning still.
anyway,
We're still comfy out here.
as I was saying, but yes, yeah, don't overthink shit. Um, Probably get a job is not everybody's advice, but like if you're absolute need cell and everything's fucked up, probably get a job. It's probably a good idea. But I think most people know that by now. I
Yeah,
think yeah, most people that are like turbo neats have just like given up on getting pussy and getting money and getting anything in life. They've just sort of internalized I don't know, internalized defeat, which is really fucked up as like an animal, as an organism. It's like when monkeys at a gym, like at the zoos, not the gym, at the zoo. The monkeys at the gym, all the monkeys at the gym. But monkeys at the zoo, when they like turn and face the corner and just like eat grapes out of a bowl. Have you seen that one gorilla? The orangutan. Just like the one with the fruit bowl, like the really fat one. He's like massively obese, and he's just like staring at the camera, and he's just got like those dead eyes, and it's like the one thing I never want to see in like an animal is like pure defeat. It's like
uh-huh.
the animal, like another animal could come up and like just bite it in the throat and kill it, and it wouldn't care. That's what you see, like a lot of humans walking around, like they're just completely, like there's no like vitality. It's a joie de vivre, which is like the joy of life, which is the one thing I say everybody needs. You need joie de vivre or joie de vivre, joie de vivre,
Uh-huh.
joie de vivre. Anyway, the joy of life. You need vitality and how would you put it? Yeah, just like a vitality and like an enjoyment of life and understanding that it's for something. It's even if it's for just enjoyment and pleasure, not like a really base level, but like for like enjoying the outdoors or like your friends and family. That's
Right.
important. That's not to be like, yeah, whatever. It's for why am I even? Oh, Rick and Morty. It's Morty. Life's meaningless.
Well,
Morty.
just stardust, man. Why are you out here, breathing in the fresh air and in the outdoors? Why are you out here, yeah, dude, that's, don't you know that we're all just stardust on a spinning rock, and so nothing we do really matters, man. Meanwhile, like the people who want to have the upper hand on us are like, working tirelessly around the clock to just always try to have the upper hand on us by any means necessary. It sure seems like they kind of, they kind of feel like things are worth a little more than dust on a rock or whatever. But
Yeah. Geoff Hines, or whatever your name is. Absolutely correct. Time to head to the gym. It's always time to head to the gym. It's always time. I did deadlift yesterday. It's fucking great.
you know
It's
what? I should probably go too. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I'm not gonna like cut the thing right now, but that would be. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna sit here and like fuck around for. It's like when you're first waking up at like this time of day for me. It's like it's easy to kind of fuck around a little bit, and then to be like, oh well, it's this time, it's still this time or whatever. It's like it's still got a little bit of it's
it's
like you
only
feel, oh, I got a little more
11:35.
time, but
It's only 11:35. I still have.
it's still the
Dude,
morning.
it's only 2 o'clock. I've got so much more time. It's only 2 p.m. It's only
Right,
3 p.m. It's like it's just the same shit. It's yeah. Like let's make a pact. As soon as we cut this, I'm gonna go do my bench, get my flies and my biceps out of the way. And then yeah, I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. But
Oh
it's
yeah.
good. It's high pain, and I use nepotism. I absolutely use nepotism to get where I am. I will use more nepotism to get further, but that is important. If there's any amount of nepotism you can use, don't feel that guilty about it, because fucking I'm gonna copy Sam's thing about like poking the. Don't feel bad about using nepotism. I'm gonna use the just poking you in the face. Any yeah, any advantage you can get is vanilla milkshake. It's right. It is based. It's based to use nepotism. You need to climb the ladder any way you can. Like unless you're fucking over innocent people, like you're
Right.
your position of power. It's like, oh, I just bankrupted somebody or fucked them up physically. That's different. But if there's an advantage to be taken, don't and ah it. Just take it and then move on. Otherwise, you're going to be thinking about shit forever and just leading a fucking useless life where you're like, don't work. Try to avoid working 100 hours when you don't need to. Like, save yourself some time and energy and just jump the ladder a bit if you can.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, 100%. I mean, one thing, like the only advice I could really give that could apply to everything is I'm taking the instinct pill, and my thing is, if your instincts say it's generally correct, it's got about a 90% chance of being right, because as an animal, like over evolution, billions of years, if
Right.
your animal instinct has gotten you this far, it's probably pretty good. Like if somebody's like, oh, dude, we need to take a rectal exam. It's a government rectal exam. We need to put like 3 fingers up your anus. It's like, well, am I going to trust science or like my instinct that's probably not going to be fun? And instinct is generally going to serve you a bit better. It's and that's one thing that I think Americans are better at than Australians by far. Australians have the very Anglo mindset of like, oh, the fucking government's telling me to do something, I better do it. Like there's no pushback ever,
Right.
which is bad. Americans have like a rebel spirit, which is good. It's good to have that 100%.
Yeah, as it turns out, that's actually extremely good to have. It's strange how coincidental it is that like so often when there is like that American spirit of resisting a certain type of thing, that it turns out like we're like pretty much on the money. There's probably been like, I don't know, let's say like with like like flat Earth or anti-vax or whatever. That might be something that's a little more out there. But as far as like some other things, it was fun because I had to watch the last Borat movie. I had to watch it for this podcast, and it wasn't very good. But like, there's a part where they filmed this back in like March or whatever, and it was like a rally down in Texas, and they're like, the science is bunk. The journalists and the doctors, their science is bunk. And it doesn't add up, and da da da. And anyways, and of course, Borat's, like they're supposed to be like, oh, look at these crazy guys, they're so crazy, and they're crazy lunatics. But then it's like, okay, yeah, but then like they want to make a national. Everybody's got to wear these masks, and the science does say now that the masks, are pretty much they're really a relative non-factor for the most part, and also the 6 feet of social distancing is basically just something I was just like completely, just like a random throw a dart at a dartboard. Said, okay, that's it's not 5 feet, it's not 7 feet, it's 6 feet because that's just that's just what we came up with. And so it's like, yeah, it's like if there's some things out there where they might not be what they seem. And Americans, they'll hop on it and then they get all their crazy QAnon. They're crazy. They're look at these
Yeah.
crazy people. They're saying they're not with the TV. They're different. So.
Hmm.
But yeah, but it's better. I guess it's better that we keep that alive compared to some of those other countries that really just eat it up. And it's good to always have a healthy skepticism about things. I think that's the thing to keep in mind for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably the nationality I like the least. Like in the top five, I don't like generalizing people because there's good people in every country. Like everybody, unless you're a complete shithead, except for one country. One country where there's no good people. No, that's you. But one country, one attitude and mindset I really despise is the actual like English mentality of like
Uh-huh.
absolutely 100% of the time always going with what the government says, and if you don't go with the government says, you're a fucking like absolute. You should go to jail. Like you fucking suck. Like it's like this. The English are very about like chickens, how they peck each other in the head if they're doing the wrong thing. What's it called? Like rooster pecking or something. It's like when female hens they peck at other hens until they have blood running down their heads, essentially, because
Uh-huh.
they're just so into ostracizing people for going against like society, essentially. But yeah, the English are fucking insane when it comes to that stuff. So like if you're in England, get out because it's you're on the Titanic and you're trying to get to the lifeboat and everybody's just pulling you back onto the main deck saying like, no, the ship isn't sinking. Stop. Get back in your seat,
It's
sir.
crabs in a bucket, but it's England, so it's crumpets in a teacup.
That's it. Yeah. It's just, oi, get back in your fucking seat. Like just it's the English are kind of insane, honestly. It's pretty but like Australians, I think Australians and Americans are probably Canadians are closer to you guys, but in terms of like general mentality and being on the same page on most stuff, it's we both see each other as a bit weird, but I think in general, like Americans are who I get on the best with in general. Just they've got a good attitude towards most things. So
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know. Me and Australians, we've had I'll say one thing, if nothing else, the Australians who I've known with some strength, with some solid knowledge, have definitely been some feisty, fiery characters. If nothing else, I can say that much for sure.
that sounds like not good interactions. It sounds like a bunch of
Well,
shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not bad. It's just like I said, they're a little more feisty, a little more fiery. They're kind of like they're not afraid to they got some character, they got some attitude. That's just been my experience. Of course, there's been some who I've known that are just kind of normal, but there's been some people that have definitely stood out to me. But it's been all good overall, I would say.
yeah, it's good. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I prefer a crazy American over like a completely boring Englishman that like. Yes, I work at the British accountancy department, and I love immigration. That's my life. Like it's just like the most boring people on earth live in England for sure. They don't lead interesting lives, and they're just like complete fucking nothings. They suck. But prisoner genetics, dead wire. You've got it correct. Australians have a bit of fuck you energy and like take what they want type thing, which is what you need. You need a little bit of that. My fucking ancestors were prisoners. They just did not give a fuck. Just criminal mindset. Take what you want within reason. Don't be a complete like fucking fag and just take it up the asshole. Don't do that.
My opinions on Finnish people. I haven't known a lot of Finnish people, but there is one very particular man who I've known from Finland. And his name, he goes by the name of Fart Crapper, but he goes by the name of Bob the Developer, and he does video game stuff, and he's put some games out on Steam, and he puts me in the games that he makes, like he adds me like as characters to the games that he makes. So he's really like the most prominent Finnish person that I've known personally, and he is a very, very, very interesting man. So I would say that he gives me Yeah, he gives me. I don't know too much about Finland, but he gives he makes them seem like some very interesting people. So I will say that much about that's my personal experience with the Finnish people.
Yeah, I mean, I know Perkele and that they're kind of autistic and keep to themselves. Probably the best Finnish person I can't remember. I think he's Finnish. Is Pentti Linkola. I don't know, Deadwire, you might know who Pentti Linkola is. But he was a pretty radical like environmentalist, and he had some cool things about talking about humans and how he actually talking about the Titanic. He had a good example. He said, um, essentially, sorry, my roommates are just talking in the other room. Um, the analogy is people that love life in terms of the Titanic when it's sinking. So people that hate life will cram the lifeboat with as many people as possible and watch it sink. People that love life will take the axe and cut off the hands that try to overbear it. So it's basically like, you know, the people in the country that are willing to fill it with, 150 million more people and destroy all their natural resources. They hate life and they're anti-human at the end of the day. And the people that want to preserve something you know, preserve something and make it good for a few people are generally the more humanist and empathetic people. So Pentti Linkola, though, that's the guy you should read up. And I didn't probably give his analogy correctly, but definitely look at his shit. He's very, very good. He was like a little forest neat, basically. He just wrote 3 or 4 books and just chilled out in the forest, did fishing. So very comfy life if you want to. I'm thinking of doing that one day, maybe going down to my state has a few forested areas down south, just like living the comfy forest life. Yeah, yeah, he did die last year. That was we lost a real one. But yeah,
I
Eggman.
want to say one thing, real quick. I was just moving my eyes around because right now my eyes are really now that since I'm like looking at my thing and my picture's like up on top, my eyes are like right next to the camera, so I can like see I didn't want to like I didn't want it to like look like I was making like rude eye gestures or whatever, but I can just like see I can see my eyes moving through my peripheral vision, and so I was kind of like looking at my own whites of my eyes there for a second there. I didn't want that wasn't like reactive. I was listening to what you're saying, but it wasn't like it might have looked like kind of strange, but
No,
I guess
I
one
kind
other
of
thing too.
yeah.
Um, what's that one? Gondola. That's a Finnish meme too, is it? Gondola.
It is, yeah.
Uh, Spurdo. Spurdo Sparde.
I
So
don't think
those that's some good Finnish memes too.
Wojak is Polish, I think, from
He
memory.
was from Kraut Chan, and so, but he I guess I just remember he was from Kraut Chan. I remember that much.
Yeah,
But in any case, yeah, the European memes, they're definitely some good memes.
yeah, definitely. It's yeah, I know I'm kind of oversimplifying Pentylin Cola, um, but yeah, it's look, I've got to. I can feel my estrogen building up, so I might have to go lift some weights. I can feel
Yeah.
I'm starting to want to like vote for the. I'm starting. I want to vote in general, so I know my estrogen's going up. I'm thinking of voting. I'm voting.
Oh, I'm
20-year-old
voting.
vote. I'm
Oh, I love
voting.
democracy. I'm democrating. Ooh.
Ooh, I'm pooling. Did you look at the pools? The pools of my candidates up. He's up 3%. Oh my god. The electioning. Oh, it's gonna keep on giving for a while. It's quite good. It's quite
That
good.
is true.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
I
about
think I
voting.
think I've been going for I think we're closing in on actually I think about an hour of at least total for the total I guess I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't remember exactly when I started this, but it probably is about yeah, we should probably go and I should go
Lift some
have some
weights.
healthy, high protein breakfast of some kind, and then I should go and hit those weights, and and boom, I'll have my whole. I can have a nice full workout, and probably it'll be like 8:30. It'll still be so early, like the sun is just coming up. It'll be it's a good way to start the day. I need to start off on the right foot today for the epic day ahead of me today.
Let's get it. Let's. I just had oysters and steak, so yeah, I'm gonna go fucking hit the weights now. All right. I'll see you later, Eggman. We'll have another chat in the future, I'm sure, or a DM or something.
Right.
We'll exchange, have a meeting of the minds. But all right. You have a good day, man.
Yeah, you too. I'll catch you around, my good sir.
Thank you.
And there you have it. There you have it. Thank you, Tim Online, for joining me on the morning roundtable this morning. Excuse me. Thank you, Per Duval. Shout out to Men's Right News. Shout out to Matt McSweeney. Maybe I'll do a little something, if not later today on here. Maybe I'll do when I wake up tomorrow too. Perhaps. Well, I guess I don't know. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna wake up later, but I'm kind of. Oh, well, if you're sending a request, all right. Well, I'll pull this dude in. I'll pull him in for a minute here. Thank you, Jake Hanrahan. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing your name right. Jake Hanrahan. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing this morning, my good sir?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm off to my mate's place in a couple of hours to have a election night spesh. Obviously,
Right
it's not going to get spicy till about midnight for us, but we're going to be on it all night. I'm just trying to do a little bit of work, but yeah, I'm hyped. What I wanted to know is, what's it actually like voting for you? Like, what does that look like?
Voting for me, well, it's going to be pretty simple for the most part. I presume it's going to be kind of simple because I don't know, today with everything that's going on, it might get a little more crazy. But normally, what I do is it's pretty simple because I live in an area that's pretty rural. You know, it's not like a big city. If it was a big city, it'd be totally different, probably.
I know. Yeah. So, how long's the drive to the polling station?
For me, it's really just probably like maybe a 10-minute drive for me, so it's not too far away.
I'm loving the Brit banter. Yeah, no, that's a bit mad though, because I know obviously the States is massive, it's still going to be different. Some people though must really want to vote, but they just can't get it off work. It just takes too long. Like, does that happen? Is that a thing or?
Well, I mean, normally maybe that could be. Now this election's been different. They've kind of changed it up to where you could vote ahead of time. So this year it's been different. I mean, but normally I suppose they would have like the polling hours today. I mean, I could go vote right now if I wanted to because the polling hours. I mean, not the polling hours. The voting hours. It's 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So it has a pretty wide range to where usually, like, if people work a normal job, they would normally probably go and vote in the evening time.
Yeah,
the older people would go earlier in the day because they have that free time to go earlier in the day.
Yeah. That's all right then. So, like, what I reckon, Trump wins tonight, and he gives a victory speech, and everyone's like, "No, don't give a victory speech." And he'll just be like, "Nah, I've obviously won." Like, does that sound about right? He'll just be like,
well,
because isn't it like social media is going to block any posts that are saying Trump won or whatever? Is that true?
Well, I suppose that it certainly could be. It certainly could happen, and I could definitely see it. It depends on how. I guess it depends if he does win or how it's looking. I guess if it's looking enough like he's going to win for him to call it, I would not doubt that he would say something along those lines. And if he does, then they probably will say, "Well, that's not true," and they probably will try to say that and try to block it off and say, "No, that's not right."
No, they will. It's just going to be weird though because they're going to be like normal saying exit polls and then being like, "Oh, Florida's voted for Trump," but they'll be like, but like all the time, like, but it's not real. It's not actually there yet. Like, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of cringe with all the CNNs and that.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'll be watching tonight. What do you reckon is going to be the funniest thing to watch for election tonight?
Well, the funny stuff, to be honest, for me, I mean, I think probably any of those CNN or MSNBC. If the Young Turks are going to do it again, that'd probably be funny.
Yeah,
But to
yeah,
me, probably, I'm just gonna be enjoying just like the social media commotion in general, I guess. I
yeah.
mean,
Maybe a bit
presumably,
of America first. But that's probably on D Live, isn't it? So it's a bit harder to watch, but maybe a bit of America first. I don't know. I mean, obviously I want to just be. It'll be like the War Room, you know. We'll be like fucking Nate Silver's on CNN. Go, go, go! Like to try and get the cringe, whatever's cringe, just get there and just
right?
laugh at it.
It's probably
But
gonna
yeah,
be. I can see tonight for me, like it's probably gonna be. I'm probably just gonna be chilling, and
yeah,
yeah, I'm probably just gonna be like, all right, what's going on now? I'm probably just gonna be
yeah,
pulling up stuff off social media, or we might be doing like some stream sniping of some of the other like streams that are
yeah.
going on to see
They'll
what's going
tell you if
on.
something's. They'll tell you if something's kicking off. Like,
Right.
yeah, get there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're not streaming then?
I
Give
will be.
yourself an
Yeah.
hour. You will
Tonight I
be.
will be. Yeah.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. So you're like aggregating the cringe. You're
Yeah.
like be streaming, and then you'll be showing that screen to people of like whatever's going on. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I wanted to like. It's a bit nosy, and I got to get back to work in a minute.
Uh-huh.
But I was going to ask, but feel free to like say it's none of my business. But I was watching that late night computer fun stream, like
Uh-huh.
skipping through it, but it was funny. But I did see like $100 at one point. You might like you're getting a fair bit of money, aren't you, when you do stuff like that, aren't you?
Well, that night, okay, I could to give you a breakdown on the timeline of that. I think I made somebody sent me $1,000 to watch
Did
a movie.
they?
And so when they sent me
Unreal.
that $1,000 to watch the movie, that kind of started like that kind of like I kind of started wilding out a little bit. But I ended up that
Yeah,
night, I got almost $5,000 total.
you got pretty excited.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of like yeah, I kind of just freaked out, and then I
that's
decided
mental
that
though, isn't it?
we should
Yeah.
celebrate with partying, and I pretty much just went like totally like just like totally like nuts mode. But I mean, I kind
Yeah,
of
but
yeah.
you went nuts mode. You went nuts mode, and then you did like a length of a normal stream after that. Do you know what I mean? Like you were on it still for like 3 more hours after you like looked like you needed to go to bed.
That's true.
No, it was good. And also, I'm not just saying this. You did a freestyle like 8 hours in, and it
Uh-huh.
wasn't like the worst freestyle in the world. It was actually like it actually had a bit of a point, and I was like, fair. He's like, he's doing it. He's doing it. It's not total cringe, but no, that's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'll let you get on anyway. But have a good night. See you. Are you off? Are you going to vote in a bit? Do you reckon?
Yeah, well, it's hard to say. I might go with the fam. We might all go to later, but I'm probably gonna go. I gotta run some errands. I'm probably gonna just like go by the place when I'm running my errands and just see is it looking like it's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy around here just because it's a smaller area. So I think it should be okay. It'll probably be like
Yeah.
roughly normal. But just in case if I go there and I see like if it looks like it's gonna be extra crazy today, then I might get mine in ahead of time so that way I don't have to, worry about it later. But either way, yeah.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, it would just suck if you like totally meant to vote and then for whatever reason you just didn't get it done on the day and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't actually vote for Trump, even though like obviously I'm all about him. Like
Mhm.
you want to make sure it happens for sure, don't you? And like also, if you're not working today, surely you want to get it done before 5, really, don't you?
Right, that is true. Yeah, because you're gonna have the higher volume later on in the day for sure. A lot more people, I would imagine, anyway.
100%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd be like a 2 hour queue, wouldn't it? Easily.
Well, it's just kind of it's a smaller area, so it's gonna be
Right,
probably
yeah.
so I still don't think, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It might be pretty
Where,
hectic.
where are you? I'm always a bit interested with America. Like what state, whereabouts?
Where am I at? Well,
Yeah.
I keep it a little bit obscured just because
Okay.
I do have like some journalists and stuff that are kind of like on my nuts sometimes. But I live in
Okay.
Wisconsin, in the USA, in Wisconsin, and I live in a kind of a rural part of that. So.
I don't really know Wisconsin. Is that where is that? Is that north? Is that near Canada?
Yeah, it is. It's I believe, yeah, I believe the northern border of Wisconsin borders with the south of Canada, so it is north.
Yeah, got
Um,
you. Oh, geez.
yeah,
Fair enough. Oh, that's cool. Lots of plains, lots of
yeah.
lots of large expanses of flat land, I imagine.
Yeah, there's
Well,
you know, you got some good forests and stuff too, but but you definitely do have a good amount of like yeah, like farmland and stuff too, yeah.
yeah, that's cool. Nice. All right, Eggy. Well, I'll let you get on. Have a good night. And well, fuck. Let's hope it's not. Let's hope Nancy Pelosi doesn't end up being president because they don't get it figured out by inauguration.
That's
Jesus
true. You know.
Christ.
If nothing else, I mean, the most important thing is that we don't have a female president. You know, I mean, really, at the end of the day, you
Oh
know, no matter
God,
what
yeah.
happens, everybody knows that's the most important thing.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if Joe Biden wins, then you are going to have a female president, aren't you?
Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's just going to be laughing her tits off while people are getting the fucking electric chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Love to see
She's a
it.
crazy bitch.
She's crazy. I just love how them two are just good vibe central when like actually they're like dark, pretty dark in what they actually get done in government, but they're just like, yeah, vote for good vibes. Pamela and Joe. Anyway, fair enough. It'll be all right. At least you're not like there's no riots in your area, I bet, so it'll be all right.
Yes. I will certainly hope that it stays that way. I will certainly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right, sweet. All right, catch you later, mate. Cheers for having me on.
Hey, take care, my man.
Big respect. All right, bye.
All right, good stuff. Shout out to Britain. You know, we're just international morning roundtable this morning. Boom, England or Britain or the UK or however you do that one. Australia, boom. And I've not even gotten out of bed. I still haven't even gotten out of bed out of my my lovely couch bed here. Oh, I'll get another request. Katarina Gaga Tisk Tisk. These look like women. Is that Mo, a Mo poster? I'll let Mo come on. Just real quick though, just real quick, 'cause I do gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna let Mo in. Yo, what's up? We got Mo here. Who's this guy? Yo,
Hey,
what's up?
morning, Mr. Egg White. How's it going?
It's going well. I've been very cozy. I've been very cozy this morning, and I'm getting my coziness in before, just in case if America turns very uncozy today.
Same here, man. Just enjoying it to the max. I just got up, got class in a few minutes, just chilling. Highlight of my day that I'm able to hop on here. Got
Uh,
the
the pleasure is all mine, brother. The pleasure is all mine.
they got the cardigan on. You know how it is.
It's looking very cozy. Absolutely, yeah. I'm definitely the morning about because I haven't been to school. I'm really old now, so I haven't been to school in a lot of years. So it's like the morning, like pre-class, you know, kind of like fresh, like morning air, like cozy. It's getting a little cold outside. You know, all that energy. Like I definitely feel that.
Yeah, it's a good buzz for sure, for sure. I'm enjoying the colder months. Yeah, not really thinking too much about these polls. Not just been I'm actually kind of curious. Anything you've been listening to lately that you'd like to uh, talk about? Like any good music? Any?
Let me think here. People keep is my
Not
phone
for,
is am I like is this like normal to be zoomed in like that? I just don't know like what the normal. I don't do IG live, so people keep on like they keep on like clowning me for having the phone in my face. That's just what I'm used to, I guess. Let's see, good music that I've been listening to lately. Let me think. Hmm. I'm not sure if there's been any. Well, you know, there's this guy he's very unorthodox. I guess like this is just the last like mixtape that I was actually listening to is Drippy from TSF. He makes it's very different music. Like he does his music and it's kind of like you know the same way how like rap wise how like TJ X6 you know he has like his very like comedic kind of like style. He's not really coming in with like technical rap. It's more like kind of like comedic style, and Drippy's a lot like that. And Drippy, I don't know, he's real crazy. Like he's like really like crazy. He's got like a Pikachu tattoo on his face. He's got like a all black diamond grill. He just looks very like strange, but he just did like I don't even know, like he did like 2 mixtapes with like 40 or 50 songs, and I don't know, like they're kind of there's a couple standout ones on there that like the rest of it is kind of it's a bit much, but I don't know. He's kind of like I really rock with TSF. Like they've been there was a couple songs that Sauce Walker put out on World Star Hip Hop lately. I don't know. I kind of feel like I haven't been super in touch with like all the latest drops lately of like what's going on, but like so I'm not sure if there's anything too much, but I've still been kind of keeping my tabs on the Texas scene. Memphis is doing good right now. I always had that new Big Boogie and Moneybagg Yo just did a song together. I think Big Boogie, I think he kind of even like did better than Yo on that song. But I mean, like Texas, Memphis rap, those are kind of like where I kind of keep like my focus on what's going on with those scenes for the see if there's anything fresh coming out of there. But they've both been consistent with what they've been doing. But otherwise, I mean, if anything, like anything brand new to me that's like really been like really doing something to me, I'm not really sure. I don't think there's nothing that's really coming to mind for me that's like really fresh or new and like brand new. But that's just kind of what I've been, and it's kind of still rock with my usual, stuff. That's just a lot of stuff out of those areas. And then, if I'm feeling like something different, I'm feeling like some old English folk music or whatever, I just pull some stuff up on YouTube. I like a blend, so.
A good blend. I've never heard of TSF. That's very interesting, though. I gotta check that out. You said 40 or 50 song track list. That is insane. It's like
yes,
kind of reminds me of like some of the 03 like Greedo mixtapes where it's like 2 hours long.
Right, yeah. 03, I mean, yeah, for people that don't know about Greedo, that was back in 2018 when I was kind of off in music for a while. That was like I was listening to a lot of Greedo, Juba Loke. I'm not sure if he was like supposed to come out of prison or something, but Juba Loke, he had some real good street music. And that's something I should be more tapped in with the West Coast scene because I was really rocking with it heavy for a minute, and then I kind of like fell off with keeping track of it as much. But I should get tapped back in with that scene too because they always have a lot of good stuff coming out from the West Coast too. So.
Heard that, yeah. No, the West Coast and Memphis and Texas, those are great scenes to be keeping tabs on. I can say I confidently I have not been keeping tabs on anything West Coast, Memphis. Been trying to listen to a lot more Texas stuff lately. You heard of I mean you probably heard of this already, but the Rabbit Projects. It's like RABIT. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's like a chopped and screwed type. Like he puts out a lot of DJ mixes. Like I've just been really enjoying that. Like there's one from I think 2016, 2017 I was listening to last night, and it just had it's just a bunch of like old Texas and Memphis remixes with like a lot of like choral sounds thrown on top of that, but that was just really, really cool to hear. Enjoyed that. Yeah, Texas is still going strong, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, they've always, ever since I remember back, I got put on to, I think I got put on to UGK probably like early 2000s. And then, then I kind of, I got put on to DJ Screw kind of like, a couple years after that when I was a teenager. And then like ever since then, like boom. I mean, I remember back I was buying Texas merchandise off eBay back in the day. Like you didn't have it on like Amazon and stuff like that back then. I would buy stuff off eBay. I'd buy like tall tees and stuff off eBay. It's from like Texas shops. I've always had like, I've always really felt their scene. So, and I still do.
That's awesome. Yeah, and like real tall tees too, not like the shit you get off from like fucking Alibaba,
Right.
like whatever bullshit company. That absolutely rules.
Most definitely.
Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it, but I got kind of a goofy little tall tee in my collection here. Sorry to keep you on the line, but I think you'll get a kick out of this.
Hell yeah, let's see that swag, bro. I wanna see. I'm trying to, I'm doing my merch line. I'm getting my merch line designed right now. I could maybe I'll draw a little bit of inspiration from those old Texas tall tees, like the ones they used to have. That had it was almost kind of like it had a little bit of like the like New Orleans album covers, or even like the Texas. You had like Big Mo. There was that one, like I forget what the single was, but he had like that one. Just those old like album covers. Maybe I'll do some merch kind of design like that with like that old like '90s Texas style. Bring that back. It's still out there, but but that's a good style though.
Heard that. Yeah. Sorry, you cut out there for a moment. Can you hear me at all?
Yep, yeah.
All right. I don't think this is quite what you're expecting. It's no artist in particular, but this is something special in terms of just long tees.
Yeah, that's most definitely what's up. Yeah, I like that.
Right there. Walk out of the
That's
house.
how I'm trying to live.
Friday.
That's some real finance. That's a real finance shirt right there.
This is big hustle moves.
Big hustle.
Just makes
That's good stuff. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, the long tees are just there's something really special about it. Just I don't know what it is. I'm not very good with words, but shit just makes you feel taller. What can I say?
That's true. Yeah, there is. It's kind of like, to be honest, actually, tall tees. I'm just gonna say this right now. Tall tees are actually Roman. They're actually Roman because I wore my Roman costume for that stream the other day for the Halloween stream, and the toga that was underneath it like went down to like my knees, and like I wore tall tees that went down to my knees. So really, I think the tall tee was just like the modern day like iteration of the toga. So really, it's tall tees are actually like they're Lindy and Roman. And so, like, if you're wearing a tall tee, you're basically like a Roman wearing a toga back in the day. So really, like, I don't know. The tall tee has been a consistent clothing throughout history.
Quite. I was just about to say, I think you got onto a genius point there. The tall tees, there's what some people might call them Lindy.
That's right. I would ask Paul Scalise about that, but I heard he's fleeing the country because he was scared of the election unrest. Or I don't know. This is secondhand because he blocked me, so I don't know. But that's funny though.
That's fine. All right. Well, hey, I got a boogie. I appreciate you giving me your time. I'm gonna look that up. TSF. Made note of that.
Yeah, go check it out. Yeah, I would say go those ones they had. This is one I just heard. I mean, they've had. If you basically go up on World Star and look up like most recent, they put a lot of crap on there these days. But if you look up like anything TSF or Sauce or Sauce Waka, they put out some music videos on there lately, and they were all pretty good. So yeah, I would go check that, and then you can kind of go from there because they have a lot of different channels. They have like different like management channels and stuff that'll post stuff. But if you like start watching it, it'll like get into your YouTube recommended and you'll find some more. But yeah, it's some good stuff out there. So, in my opinion.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. Hey, take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too. Have a nice day. Oh. All right. Well, I think my phone keeps going off on me, and I'm looking at my other phone here. Where's my phone? Yeah. It's definitely been over an hour for sure, so I think it's time. What am I gonna have for breakfast? Let's see here. I might have some eggs. I know it's kind of played out, and I like my eggs, and I'm eggy. So, but I think that I might. I could have a protein shake. But I probably should have something. I could have some oatmeal too, because if I'm going to the gym, I should have some carbohydrates to boost my muscle building capability. So I probably should have maybe some oatmeal and some eggs and a protein shake. Maybe I should just have all that. Maybe that would all be good to help get me going on the right foot this morning. But shout out to Braden, shout out to Link Chain, shout out to Nato Sumi, Katarina Gaga, Tisk Tisk, Bob Bagadian, VVO Diaz. Good morning, Nissan Skyline Doctor 30, or is that Drive 30? What is this one? I have a request from Katarina. Oh wait, no, hold on, that ain't right. Yeah, what's up, David Costello? I don't know, it says that I thought I was having a request, but then it's saying send request. So I don't know. I think my thing's just messed up. I think it might just be time. Maybe I will go ahead and wrap this up here this morning since I've been going for about an hour or more. And we can all get our days, we can all get ahead and get started with our day here. Thank you, David Costello. God bless your day as well, sir. Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody, for stopping by this morning for the morning roundtable. It's been much appreciated. I love talking to you guys. Had some real cool dudes up in here. And, yeah, I'm going to be doing an election stream tonight, so just make sure to stop by if that's your thing. You know, I'll tweet out on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's in my profile. I'll be on Twitter. I'll tweet out when I go live on there, so... Thank you, Katarina Gaga. I will pray for America to be the best that it possibly can be, and I will pray for everybody to not get their shit messed up from any kind of riots or whatever, because I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to anybody, except for my enemies. That is. I'm a nice guy. I love everybody. I'm a real loving person. Thank you, Mr. Liquid Tobacco. Good morning to you as well. Much love, brother. All right, but I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, bada bing, bada boom. My phone going off about things. So, I will catch you guys later. All right, take care, everybody. Peace out.